Hi, I'm Joshua Corey, and I'm going to read three poems from Hannah and the Master, my new book, which is coming out in April from MadHat Press. It's about Martin Heidegger and Hannah Arendt and their strange relationship, and it's also about the temptations of fascism and despair. Exterior century. The past tucked neatly inside the present, like the strip of paper in a fortune cookie. The past, we repeat, is neither tragedy nor farce, but as plagiarism. I claim those times as my own. As Marcel painstakingly reconstructs his own fatal naivete, his only possibility for grasping time, reaching always toward the final revisionary volume. In something as cheap as a cookie, the whole past can be folded and come rising up again in the body like a wave. Like the paper wrapper on a straw coiled down and expanded by water, snake of the world on a formica table, expanding, towering brimful to the top of my skull, to the tip of a pyramid of skulls. Who foresaw the wave? Who named the promised land? Who came to the brink of that land and rallied the troops who killed their way in while he watched from the mountaintop, wavering in extreme old age, remembering bearded ones, you must not see my face, who died landless, broken under the wave or atop it, either way, a function of its structure, a soliton. One half of totalitarianism is terror, the other half is the police. They arrest the mind in its flight and send it reeling, the black lives. Many blue arms, arbitrary. Many games of blind man's bluff. Many room 101s. Hannah sent reeling into the arms of the master and out again, a tango that spins her out, far out of her very language, wordless and worldless. Wave out of Hokusai, out of Mexico, out of Anschluss, hovering over her left shoulder. Far into the night, over the heavy metal desks of mid-century, she writes. While the master hunkers in his hut, smooths his mustache, licks his thumb, turns the page. Sneering the poet's pasaran, his peace to the cottages. Interior Medusa. Of the many. The master rejoins the doctor, alone in their impregnable pyramid, offshore in their reconditioned yacht, cached in their undisclosed location, floating unnamed node on which collapsing infrastructures depend. The Jew, or blank, sticks like a bone in the throat of any other nationalism. The master of mid-century redistributed cell by cell to our unraveling now, arranged with our backs to the clearing under the moral stars, circular firing squad aimed at being. Nor to reclaim the pools of energy from the heat sinks of capital and turn them against dark skies. Petrified by the century's beauty, we sink into the atmosphere that we choke, burning our steps under the abyss we've made, walking on our heads, mirrored mysterious messengers from the real world, each serpent's tongue a red thread. This has a little Latin at the start, which my pronunciation is. Interior birth. Initium ergo ut esset creatus est homo ante quem nullus fuit, which means something like, at the beginning, human beings had to be created for there to be a beginning. Suffering rises from the soles of the feet and comes out as duende. In the present tense uncoils the history that replicants remember. To manufacture fear, to be a slave. In Egypt, once. Burning bright as fuel for thought, the Musulmana. Death will soon be extinct, and birth with it. Nothing natures, nothing news. My story is my test tube, and my poem is my knife. Being toward replication. GMOs and antibiotics alike decree nothing new, non novis domine. To escape the deadliness of repetition, turn to page 1. To escape the deadliness of repetition, turn the page. Thank you.